Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Just in case you are around, God is good all the time. Blessings. Wherever you are, whenever you're watching us, I don't know what time it is in your location. Honestly, struggling ready to wake up. I need my coffee, but we're gonna be here for a few minutes or whatever, just to say hi to you and give you the opportunity to talk, just in case you are there. This is a new channel, small channel we're trying to push. If you don't mind subscribing, give it a chance, and you can unsubscribe if you don't like it. No problem at all. We just have fun here. Whatever team you support, we don't care. So yeah, just some random topics this morning, and then we're gonna be out here. Just like my brother would say, get out of here, get out of here. All right. So if you are in the building, you can say hi to us. Mr. Haaland is in the house. Nice to see you. Long time no see, bro. How did you discover this channel? Because people are asking me, where you been? I'm here. I am here often, my brother, here. Big up Chelsea Perspective. Nice to see you. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. And say hi to Chelsea Perspective. John Iwozi John is in the building. Thank you so much for stopping by, my brother. And Mesut Ozil just retired from football. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this. But he's every single day on social media, online, Twitch, Twitter. He got so many channels now on social media. I think he's going to start a new career online, social media. That's what he told people. So thank you for the memory. And yeah, Ozil, what a player. Real Madrid, Arsenal. I don't like it when he punished Chelsea Football Club. But other than that, great players. He made Messi cry in the final of the World Cup. So I think Messi's fans are not going to be happy about that, about him taking the World Cup away from Messi. But Messi just won the World Cup, so it's the same. Okay? It's even delicious now that he won it a little late, you know. But back then, oh my goodness, seeing Messi cry was something else. So Ozil, most chances created in a single PL game, most chances created in a single Premier League season. Mesut Ozil was elite playmaker. Yeah. The body language wasn't really good. You have to say that, because he can show it. When he's not happy, he's gonna show it, and people were criticizing him. But listen, I don't care even if your body language is bad. If you score goals and you do your job, that is the most important for me. But in every sport, body language count. Like, you can influence people around you, or you can make people sad and stuff. But for me, no problem. Even when people say that Kai Havertz is just like Ozil, his body language. But listen, when you score me a goal in the final of the Champions League and I win the trophy, I don't care about your body language. So it's always something, man. Very controversial. German Federation and other people, but come on, man. Let's just appreciate and celebrate this brother here. Awesome football players, and he gave us the best moment, you know, the best memories, and we have just to appreciate that. So if you go online, you will see what he said, thanking his beautiful wife and two daughters, and thanking the fans from every club that he played for. And I didn't see him mentioning Germany somewhere, but you all know, right, that he won the World Cup for Germany. So yeah, it is what it is. So you continue here on this thread, you will see him. Yeah, Arsenal celebrating how many trophies he won with them. I think he won probably 3 FA Cup with Arsenal. Did he win the Champions League with Real Madrid? I don't know. No, I don't think so. Because Mourinho brought him to Real Madrid, and probably a couple years after that he left. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he left before. He left under Ancelotti, and Ancelotti didn't win the Champions League that first season. So I think he didn't win the Champions League with Real. I don't think so. But when you win the World Cup, my friend, when you win the World Cup, that is just like the summit. That is just top of the top. So yeah, whatever what you think of Mesut Ozil, just give him respect that he deserves. A lot of stuff. Everybody wanted just to use him for some, controversy or whatever, or criticize him for this and that. But yeah, it's part of life. Just leave him alone. You need just to enjoy his retirement. And yeah, if you want to follow him, you go on his social media, Twitch, I don't know, everywhere. He's everywhere. He streams. He's been streaming for ages now. So you can get in touch with him like directly on his socials. But Ozil, my brother, good luck. So people, if Gonasaurus, this is another one that created a lot of controversy. Ozil, when he said that he was going to Messi was a great Arsenal assist. When this guy was sacked, right? The mascot was sacked, and Ozil offered to pay him, and Arsenal didn't appreciate that. But at the end, they took him back, though. The Ghanasaurus guy. It was during like the pandemic or something like that, when they had to lay off some people, including the mascot. Yeah, Ozil, man. I'm gonna just remember the good memories, the dribbles, the flair. He got a way of driving with the ball and doing his thing out of this world. Some of the goals that he scored, it's just like, wow. It's going to be interesting to see what like the federation, the German federation are going to react, if they're going to say hello or, good luck or something, because it looks like they don't have good relationship. It was too political. It became a political thing between Turkey and Germany. So let's wait and see the reaction from the German Federation. Mesut Ozil. So people, if you want to join me, the link been provided there for free. Everybody, you can call. I'll be here for a few minutes. or an hour or so if you want me to be, depending on the interaction I'm gonna get from people. This is a new channel that I don't really expect many people to show up. But if you are there, leave a comment and give me a like. The more you like, the more people can join us and the longer we can be here. So doesn't cost us anything. 700 people only on the channel. So let's keep pushing and get probably to 1,000 very, very soon. Why not? If you haven't subscribed yet, do it. This is your channel. The channel is for the people. Okay? And Ozil passing is brilliant in the final third out of nowhere. That's true. That's true. Imagine when Chelsea were struggling to pass the ball forward, like no creativity, no nothing. This guy can create from nowhere. The ball is going to just land in your feet like you don't know, huh? Where it's coming from? Yeah, Ozil did his magic. Bam! In the box. Yeah, I agree with that. He really was somebody who can create something out of nowhere, but also you have to give him freedom to cook, you know. But I don't think he was going to do good at Chelsea because of how Chelsea are. Like Chelsea don't allow flair players like him to do what they do best. You know, we try to stuck them in a certain box, you know, close them in the letter box so they don't express themselves. It's about winning and winning at any cost in a short period of time. So you don't allow flair players to express themselves because you're afraid of conceding, you're afraid of losing. You just want to win now, win trophies, or you're going to get sacked. So people like Ozil were going to struggle at Chelsea Football Club. They can't express themselves. And then you have fans in your case who just criticize every touch. Everything that you do is bad, need to be 100% correct, you know. You don't have an off day or off season. Everything need to be perfect. So, yeah, I don't think he was going to be good at Chelsea. But in a team under Wenger where he normally let people play football, you know, do what you do first, and then the rest is a bonus. At Chelsea, we were going to put him like a wing back or something and expect him to dribble past 10 other players and go score a goal. Go pick the ball from the defense himself and dribble everybody and score. That is a Chelsea thing. Hopefully, you know, slowly and surely we can allow people to play football. And you will see over the years how they're going to get better. How are you doing, my friend, Mr. Clee? T-U-S. I don't know what that means. Probably means something. You know what that means, but nice to see you. You want to see Fabregas link up with Ozil and De Bruyne. It was not going to work. In one team, you don't need so many people of the same kind of talent, you know. Who's going to defend? Who's going to sit back? Fabregas don't have any pace. He doesn't defend. He doesn't do anything. He's just slow. But his mind is so quick to the point where he outclasses everybody. He outsmart everybody. But other than that, if you put a lot of pressure and don't allow him to touch the ball, and then he's going to struggle. If you capped that supply from Fabregas, you are in trouble. And Ozil, also physicality-wise, not that much, but he got the pace, though. He can run better than Fabregas and deliver in the final third. And the way of delivering from the three players here is completely different. They are completely different players. I don't know how you can fit them in one team without creating a lot of problems. You know, yeah, it just a team. You know, a team need a balance somehow. You know, if you have too many ballers, too many people who wanna hold the ball all the time, or who wanna always pass the ball, not holding, it's always not good. You know, when you have so many people who can't defend, who can't do other things, and then you destroy your team. But I got your point in term of they do good on what they do, but I don't think they were going to do really good in one team. Who's gonna play where, and what role is gonna be for such and such, you know? Difficult to choose. If you have to choose, you let me know in the comment. If you have to choose one between the three here, Fabregas, Ozil, De Bruyne, who are you gonna choose? Who can tick all the boxes together? I think De Bruyne might just edge it because he got the pace, he got a long range shot, he scores a lot, and he's a pass master. You know, he can top the ball, he can play from the floor, he can play from different angles. And when he was at Chelsea, he was playing as a winger, if people don't remember that, because in the midfield he was packed and he did good. De Bruyne can play many positions. I've seen him playing as a false nine and still score goals and still create chances. He got the pace. So if you start like thinking about point by point, you start like ticking boxes, you will see that at the end, De Bruyne might just edge it because of he can do a little bit of Fabregas, a little bit of Ozil, and a little bit of himself. But Fabregas is kind of one-dimensional, but exceptionally good on what he does. You know what I mean? If you are a one-dimensional player, you have to be so good on what you do. That was the problem with Jorginho. You know, like he's one-dimensional, which short passing and sideways, backward, but you have to be exceptional. Like Fabregas is exceptional because he's gonna create chaos in the opposition box all the time, while Jorginho is gonna cause issues in his own box because he doesn't advance the ball. You know, so depends. So for me, if I have to go for one, I will go for De Bruyne, but you can make a case for all of them. But it's just a personal choice here. De Bruyne kind of a package. He's kind of a combo of everything. If he can stay fit, oh my goodness. And he was at Chelsea Football Club for free. For free! Okay. Let's go. We are just honoring a legend here of Ozil. So I made a video also on GFC channel about Ozil. I made a short video also about him because he deserve respect. Champions League winner and all that. Yeah, enjoy your retirement, Mr. Ozil. So people, if you wanna join us, you wanna join me, the link been provided for everybody to call as per usual. I'll be here for a few minutes or an hour or more, you know, more if I have interaction from people. This is a new channel that we are trying to push. If you can help your brother get 20 likes, yeah, let's go for the goal. The first goal is to get 20 likes. 1 click, 1 second. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, what are you waiting for? This is your own channel. So let's go and get it. Get it done as soon as possible, people. And let's see where we're going to end at. Thank you so much. All right. Any comment? Arsenal for life. You have to change your name to the Champions of England. Champions of England say that, hello, brother. Hello to you. Hello to you. What do you think about Saliba? He's going to be out for a little while. Tomiyasu is out for the rest of the season. Only injuries can prevent Arsenal from winning the Premier League, because you never know when people come from international break. We all know that Thomas Partey is just like the injury king. If he got injured, you have Jorginho, who doesn't get injured at all. He's the more reliable when it comes to injuries. He's gonna get like a knock and it's gonna be out for like one game, and he's back. Genetically, some people don't get many injuries, but also discipline. If you are so disciplined, you can, like Ronaldo, Messi, like literally they don't get injured. They're gonna get knocks, or they might get like Messi in Copa America or something, when somebody really stamped on him, and everybody was like, oh man, he got a broken leg, and then the next game he's there. You just don't understand how certain players are just so good, like they don't get injured. But some of them are like genetically so weak, just like a house made of glasses. But also, conspiracy theory at Chelsea being that Jorginho doesn't challenge anybody. He doesn't put a tackle. He doesn't go to duel, and fight for a ball. And nobody feel threatened by Jorginho, so nobody's going to tackle him or anything. He's so clean. He doesn't get even dirty on the pitch, so he doesn't get injured because he doesn't challenge anybody and nobody want to challenge him, That is conspiracy theory, but overall, Jorginho doesn't get injured. So you have somebody reliable there to help you win the league if Thomas Partey is not there. But if you get some key players injured again, you might struggle. Only 10 games or 11 games to go. Man, if you bottle it this time, you're gonna let me down, because I've been cheering and telling people that Arsenal got this. There is no way they can bottle this. If you bottle it, then you let me down. People are gonna come at me and, oh, you say that Arsenal were going to win the league. Look at this. They did the Arsenal the last minute. So you better win. You better win, because Mr. Song Hang said that, for me, I don't regret letting De Bruyne or Salah leave, because if they have stayed, it doesn't mean they will perform good, because we played with different coach and system. Yeah, very good point. Very good point. There is no guarantee that they were going to be in the same level if they stayed at Chelsea. We were changing managers every single 18 months. Different systems, different managers that will come only to win. They don't care about developing anybody. They are waiting for somebody who is ready to do it now, because otherwise I am going to lose my job. They were going to end up by being just average players who can defend good, because all our managers back then, they were focused on Defending very good. Under Mourinho, I don't care if you are Hazard or whatever, you have to put a lot of work defensively. But flair players like Salah, De Bruyne, Hazard, Oscar, Neymar, people like that, you have to give them a lot of freedom to just be themselves. So I agree with you, because we were never stable back then when they were a Chelsea Football Club. The manager knew that they were going to be sacked. They don't have time to waste and wait for you to develop or anything, or allow you to do your flicks and tricks. No, I don't want that. I want to be efficient. I want you to go there, score, defend. Even if we score only one goal, we win a trophy. That is the most important. We had managers who were more about their CVs and the fear of getting sacked than the player that will give you time to do what you do best. So yeah, I agree with you on this one, but I still regret though. What could have been? I mean, Chelsea were going to win even more trophies, more successful for long term, if we built a culture of long term under Abramovich, if that makes sense. People are just blinded by Champions League trophy, Europa League, and 3 years we go through another crisis. People are so used to chaos at Chelsea Football Club, so they don't understand that we were going to be better if we built something for long term. Just like Manchester City now, they built. Look, in the last 5 years, they won the Premier League 4 times. Of course, they haven't won the Champions League, and everybody's gonna remind you, I would take the Champions League over 4 Premier Leagues and all that. But the point I'm trying to make here is like, you will never see Manchester City go below a certain level because they prepare themselves for long term. You will never see them struggling in the 10th position because everything is planned for long term. But Chelsea, we were used to chaos. By whoever is there, force them to win you a trophy, go through another crisis, come back. So yeah, completely agree with you. But I still regret. The difference between you and me is like, I still regret what could have been. Just imagine Salah, Hazard, De Bruyne in the same team. How many Premier League we were going to win if we were patient for 2 years, of building with the same coach. We build a culture at Chelsea Football Club. We have our philosophy. We have our own way of play. Probably it was going to be more successful than what we have today. The money that we spent, we deserve to be right now like on top, probably 5 Champions League, 10 Premier Leagues or something like that. If we were more organized and more patient to just take 1 season off to build a dynasty, I think it was going to be better than shortcut all the time. You know what I mean? So I got your point. What is happening? It's Antonio Conte going to be sacked when? We have to announce now, okay? Somebody needs to tell us what is happening. Let me go and read some comment. Thank you for your comment, everybody. The more comment you send, the more energy you give me to stay here for a little while. And don't forget that we have the link for everybody to call for free. Now I'm waiting for your call so we can continue talking. All right. Subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel that we just created for live streams. So if you don't see me on GFC or Green Turf somewhere, you come here, you're gonna find me. I'm here every single day for hours. So if you didn't know, now you know that we're gonna do all our live streams in this channel. So let's make it great, okay? Saliba will be a big miss. Hopefully, Holding can do a decent job. Holding is a confusing one. I still remember back in the day when he put Diego Costa on his pocket. He was even young back then. He was like 20 years old, 21. And he completely destroyed Diego Costa, the great Diego Costa at Chelsea. And then after that, he got that that ACL injury, and then he went through a lot of injuries. But there is no way you can compare Saliba with Holding. Yeah, Saliba and Holding, they are just completely different players. I think Holding settled already in his level, like he already hit his ceiling. I think he had the potential really to become world class, but that injury didn't help him at all. So he kind of settled in that level. He accepted the situation. He's like, you know what? I play for Arsenal. I won a few trophies. Yeah, let me just settle and be in my level, be on the bench. That's it. Sokhang said that Arsenal fans now saying that EPL is bigger than the Champions League. They always say that. Even if they win the Carabao Cup, they're going to say that the Carabao Cup is bigger than the Premier League or bigger than the Champions League. Typical Arsenal. This is what you got when you don't win anything for years. And when you win a little Mickey Mouse Cup and then you explode. But listen, it's not done yet, my friend. It's not done yet. Let them talk, but this could be very complicated at the end. There are so many teams that will give them hard time. Chelsea are one of them. We're not going to take it like, they won't do double on us. So Chelsea to get 3 points from the Emirates or at least 1 point. So make them drop 2 points. You're going to St. James Park, Newcastle United, and you're going to play the bottom teams. The bottom teams who are struggling for relegation, they have nothing to lose. They can park 10 players behind the ball and cause you a lot of issues. So it's not done yet, Let them talk. Let them. Now, they were saying, oh, this season we're going to win the quadruple. And then they lost in the Carabao Cup. Oh, that is a Mickey Mouse Cup. And then the FA Cup. Oh, yeah, who cares? We're going to win the Europa League and the Premier League. And then they lost the Europa League. And then, oh, no, nobody even cares. From the beginning, from day one, we've been just pushing for the Premier League, you see? So the narrative is changing depending on the competition they are in. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. But it's Arsenal. It's typical Arsenal, isn't it? Good morning, my brother Aziz King. It's time we talk about the board. Yeah. Time we talk about the board because they can't sack Graham Potter. That's what you're trying to say here. But listen, man. You can talk about the board now. You can launch whatever agenda it is. They're not gonna leave. You're not gonna change anything. They are here to stay. So all I can ask you is take a season off, my brother. Take a season off. You will just kill yourself for no reason. Just one season is not gonna be the end of the world for Chelsea Football Club. And listen, even under Abramovich, we were like a couple of seasons without winning anything. We are just used to chaos. Chaos of in the middle of chaos, sack somebody, get a trophy, and then we start from zero, from square one again, and we buy a bunch of dead wood again, and then the same cycle. Let's cut the cycle a little bit. One season off is not gonna kill anybody. I think the end of this season is gonna be time to kind of evaluate but now there is nothing you can do about it. Nothing. No one is saying that. Saying what? That was an old comment. So people, you can join me and talk, so I don't have to talk myself over and over and over again. You can join me and help me out. Holding is worse than Phil Jones. Come on. You can't compare them. Phil Jones hasn't played football for I don't know how many years, but he's getting paid a lot of money by Manchester United. And Phil Jones, you can say whatever you want about Phil Jones. But when Sir Alex Ferguson bought him, I don't know if you were young or you were not in the age of watching football again. I still remember the interview after a game. I don't know. The game was against Aston Villa or something. And he came out and, did you see what Phil Jones did today? He could be the greatest players in the history of Manchester United. That's what he said after the game, because Jones was out of this world. Well, Jones, Sir Alex retired. I think Jones is a Premier League winner. Don't disrespect him. I think he won the last title with Sir Alex Ferguson. So when you change a manager, managers come with their philosophy. They have their favorite players. You are on the bench. You don't develop anymore. I think if Phil Jones, if Sir Alex stayed at Manchester United for a few more years, Phil Jones was going to be in another level, because he knew what he was talking about. He knew how to take the best out of, to get the best out of Phil Jones. But when Moises comes and, you know, and all the managers, they brought their own players and stuff. So respect, man, respect. You know, the kids today, they don't remember what happened yesterday. You will see even a kid today disrespecting Eden Hazard because he knows Eden Hazard from Real Madrid. You forgot that 3 years ago, he was the king. He was on top of the world at Chelsea. So the kids today need to do their homework instead of just jumping to the bandwagon of, oh, it's black or white. Jones is good, is bad just because he's on the bench. No, listen. Being on the bench doesn't mean necessarily that you are a bad player. It could be the manager just don't like you or he favors somebody else. So, and he said, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm going to get every penny from my contract before I leave. I would do the same. You would do the same. If people disrespect you and let you out for such a long time, they don't give you a chance to fight for your place, and you're going to do them a favor? No, get your freaking money, go to training, and enjoy your life. That's it. He has nothing to lose. Phil Jones, you know. Conte after draw, it's unacceptable, and we don't get the money to find excuses. Porter after the draw, we step forward and we just had players from injured and a lot of new guys. Well, that is true though, depending on your narrative, but he's not lying by saying that we had 12 injury players. And when you come from injuries like that, it's not like over the night you're gonna start performing like prime Eden Hazard or prime Mo Salah. It's just simple common sense. The problem is that we don't like him. Okay, we don't like Porter, so everything that he will say, people are gonna take it the wrong way. But he's stating fact here. You just don't buy a bunch of guys, 11 or 12 players, and all of a sudden expect them to just be Leo Messi and win everything. Those are facts. You like them or not, they are fact, but we don't like that because we are not used. We are Chelsea. We're supposed to win games, and some of the games that we lost, it's just our own stupidity, you know, because we had more than enough to win games. But what he's saying, they are fact. But those kind of facts don't work at Chelsea Football Club. He's not lying. Graham Porter parked the bus Adebayo retired too. Yeah, it's been a while now. Huh? It's been a while now. I love when he came back to the Emirates and scored against Arsenal and like went around the entire stadium to celebrate. Yeah, he came to bite you in the backside because you disrespected him. You sold him to Manchester City. The guy was even ready to take a salary cut to stay at Arsenal, and you guys forced him to go. That's what he explained. That celebration. He didn't want to go there. He's like, please keep me here. I'm gonna take a price cut. I'm gonna help you paying the stadium. I don't wanna go. And you are like, oh, the money is so good from City. And back then, Arsenal became like City's academy. Everybody from Arsenal needed to go to there. So, yeah, the celebration was hilarious. Adebayo, people. A legend. Arsenal legend. And then after that, he came to play for Tottenham Hotspurs. He did the worst things ever that you can imagine. I think he did things worse than Sol Campbell. Remember Sol Campbell? He moved from Tottenham Hotspurs to Arsenal, but that was at the end of his contract. He didn't want to sign a new contract. Nobody knew where he was moving, and then all of a sudden, tomorrow morning, he's wearing Arsenal shirt. That was a shock. But he wasn't under contract or anything. It's just like how can you go to our worst enemy in London and on your prime and order? He went to win. I think many people disconnected already because we have some connection issues here. So if you want to come back, I'm still here, but I'm having some issues with my network. I couldn't even hear anything. I think everybody just went. So I'm alone here on the stream. Okay, people, I don't know how far we're gonna go with this stream because I've been discussing. This is so bad. I hate this. In the middle of the stream, and I have to face this. I'm done.